Anyway, let's get on with killing ourselves, shall we?
Oh,
Well,
That can wait.
that might be taking it a bit far. Possibly, Kosa might be keen on Kyūryū pulling him out of danger. Who knows? So let me go back to the map. If I pull up the turn order, that is still valid, I believe. We just stopped it after round 2. Ding ding.
No.
Yeah.
The Bakemono have had all their actions. They're not allowed to
Yeah,
have any
that's
more,
right.
okay?
Yeah, did you forget, Dave? They've had all their actions. They all fumbled. They're all prone and what's the other one?
Stunned. is
Stunned.
what they
Yeah,
are.
they're all prone and stunned.
You mean the Shugenja casting the illusion spell on you has worked?
Oh, don't.
Never mind. Okay, so it is indeed the Bakemono's turn. So I think there'll be a teeny little bit of movement,
that's where I am.
like so, and like so. And then there will be prod, claw, 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 claw. So poor old Yanagi may need Kyūryū to pull him out.
Hey, Yanagi, protecting Kosa. Not poor old.
Go on, stab the idiot on the ground.
Why?
He's easier target.
Yeah, but this guy hit me.
Yeah, but we're cowardly goblins, so we don't fight fair.
Yeah, but if I stab the guy on the ground, then this guy's going to hit me again. Whereas if we all 4 of us hit this guy, he's going to fall over. Anyway, it won't be long till our reinforcements turn up.
Get on with it.
So we've got 1, 3, 5, and 6. So let me roll some dice. If I roll 4d20, we'll see what happens. So 1, 3, 5, and 6 in turn. A 7. Yanagi, your armor class currently is?
Oh, probably not enough. 2, 3. What garb are we in at the moment?
Up to you. Did you pull on your winter garb before venturing into the cave? I don't remember you saying so.
No, if I'm not wearing it outside, I wasn't wearing it when I walked in. So 2.
You're in AC 2. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
he is suffering from two distractions and doesn't make his will saving throw. Bakemono aren't great. But so that unfortunately misses you. The second guy, 15 is a definite miss. 5 and 6. No, those are misses as well. What a grumble. Which then leaves 2 on Kinzo. A 6 and a 5. That looks more promising. And that's 2 and 7. Oh dear. Kinzo, you're some horrendous armor class, aren't you?
At the moment, I have an effective armor class of 5, so...
That's what I thought. So 2 misses.
5?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine.
5?
Yeah, because
I'm
you're
armor
level.
class 3. Right, I'm armor class 3. They've got the wall to worry about, which is a restriction. And they've got one other of their own, so it's effectively armor class 5.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're armor class 3 plus
Your armor
2 of the distraction.
class 3 and one distraction, 1 restriction.
Yes.
But even without the distraction, he still misses. The other guy, who is number 7, no, he misses as well. Not a good round for the Bakemono.
Good.
However, coming out of the darkness at Kyūryū.
Excuse me?
Yes, coming out of the darkness at Kyūryū
Oh
is a rock,
no. Ah,
which
that'll
bounces
miss.
off the wall near him. Kinzo.
I'm going to biff the one in front of me.
Go on, mate.
I have a horrible feeling you are going to biff the one in front of you. Yes, you biff the one in front of you.
Nice roll, mate.
Doing
5 points
fine.
pain then.
Yes.
Still there?
And I shall step closer to the wall.
Fair enough. Then we have Kyūryū. What are you going to do?
Just before we go further, good evening, Brian.
Yeah. Evening,
Hello.
Brian.
Ah, Brian, welcome.
Welcome, mate.
Okay.
Until Rex texted me, I almost totally forgot.
It's all right, mate. It's nice to have you on board. Glad you're joining us.
It's all right. I'm eminently forgettable, so don't feel too bad.
You're just in time to watch us die, mate.
The team thought of offering you an option. Do you wish to run with the character that you've rolled up, or do you wish to adopt the Shugenja who was previously in the game? Entirely up to you.
No, I sort of like the one I rolled up.
Fair enough. Harumi it is. Sadly, or possibly not sadly from your point of view, you are not at this point within the cave. You are elsewhere. So I'm afraid you just have to watch them getting slaughtered. So, Kinzo's moved closer to the wall. Kyūryū, what are you going to do?
It's primaries, isn't it? So I can.
It's a primary, so you can have a basic option, a primary option, or a secondary option.
Yes, I can close to attack.
Kyūryū is Kosa is currently underneath Yanagi, kind of fallen over.
Yeah, right. Okay, actually, I'm going to try and attempt to pull him out. So would it be a case of moving to there to do so?
I would allow you to step one for an action and then grab him and pull.
Yep.
To get him. So effectively,
He's
you're
not
just bending
unconscious,
over
by the
and
way.
Oh, he's not unconscious.
No.
He is conscious.
He's still surrounded though. I want to try and pull him out actually. Yeah.
And he's also making it treacherous ground for Yanagi.
Yeah, I'm going to try to pull Kosa out. Is it Kosa that's trapped there?
Kosa, yes.
Yeah.
Your esteemed boss.
Yeah, definitely going to try and pull the boss out, like.
Brian knows him again, I think.
Right. In that case, can I have a D20 roll from you? Don't roll high.
Won't
This
roll
is probably-
high.
That's probably the kiss of death. Don't
You've gone and done it now, haven't you?
Oh, you've gone and done it now. 12. It's not particularly
That
high.
is
It's high.
sufficient.
high
You
middling.
drag him out.
Nice, nice, nice. Oof, Kosa, you were about to get trampled there, brother.
Nonsense,
Thank you.
Yanagi would never do such a thing. Okay, no,
Right, if he's
No,
okay.
he wouldn't. Notice how quickly everybody else ran to protect him.
Kosa, you just got dragged out.
Do you remember?
Um,
Do you remember
if
at the end of
they-
last session, Dave? Had I armed my Yawara? Because I remember I used Shuriken at the start of this. Did I then arm my
I think-
Yawara? I think I did.
I think you armed one of them.
Yeah.
You've still got your other one. Kosa, you can't stand up this action because effectively it's simultaneous with being pulled out from Yanagi. So you're probably kicking with your legs to help yourself get pulled out. Okay.
Okay.
Right, Yanagi.
Trying to remember which one I struck last time.
Number one.
do I
Sorry,
strike?
this one.
That one.
Yes.
Yeah, so I will strike him again.
Roughly.
Get him.
Let's go for that. What am I looking for? Oh, probably about that.
13.
No, that'll hit a
Primary, yeah? No, it's a
4.
secondary. Oh no, it's your primary.
It's
isn't it?
primary.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I'm just
You've got a restriction and a distraction. Roll a will saving throw to ignore the distraction.
okay. Yeah, easily.
Nice.
Oh, damn it. So
Very
you've just got a
nice.
restriction. So that guy is actually AC 3. So that would make it
Dead on.
4. So you need 4 to hit him.
Beautiful, Yanagi. Beautiful.
And
Yeah.
you've just hit 4.
Which is what I get.
Roll your
I did.
damage.
So take that and that. Take 6.
Still there.
Okay. Well, as I'm not sure exactly where Kosa is trying to stand up behind me, I shall stay where I am rather than take a step.
Okay. Right, over to Kinzo for your secondary.
Biff him against this is not falling over.
Yes.
Missed.
15 is a miss. Kyūryū can't do anything. Kosa can't do anything. Yanagi can have a second attack on the secondary.
Yeah, will do. I'm looking for about a 4 or a 5.
No.
Miss.
Okay. And towards the end of the round, you hear footsteps approaching from the cave.
Oh no. Oh no.
Will do,
Warn
though.
you.
From deeper in the cave or from the entrance?
Oh, yeah, just coming. They've basically run up, so they're
Oh, they
about
were deeper in
here.
the cave. Yeah, that's what I want to know.
They were deeper in the cave.
Yeah, that's
You
fine.
can
I thought
you
they
can
were-
still hear noises deeper in the cave.
Yeah, that's fine. I thought they were coming in behind us. So.
Oh
They
no
kept
no no
running
no
around in front of us.
no! The only people behind you are the kind of trackers out on the hillside. Not the bravest of people, but then they are only mere peasants.
Yeah.
And that one is that one. Sorry, I'm just sorting out which ones they are. The fact that I have a choice. Where is that one? That is that one. Save settings. Okay. Righty ho. So they don't approach into the light, but you can tell that they ran up to about there and then stopped in the darkness.
Yep.
Actually, is it dark? No, it's not that dark. You can just about make them out, can't you, Kinzo? Nobody else can.
Yeah. we can make
Well,
that.
if I was looking at them, maybe.
Yes, true. Yeah.
I love the dynamic light and I can't see what he can see. It's brilliant.
Actually, no. I think you can see. Because Kinzo is actually carrying a torch in one hand.
I can see
from
these.
memory.
I can see these fellas here, the 4 of them.
That's the what. Those are the 2 that have just run up.
Right, I can see 4 guys there.
Yeah. Righty ho. So over to the Bakemono for their primary, and okay, attacking Yanagi. They're going to get him this time. Let's have the old 4d20. Oh, for goodness sake.
One, the
12,
left.
miss. 14, miss.
Right.
6, miss. 3,
Miss.
possibly. Let's check that one. So,
It's one of the ones
that
at the
is
back. He's striking through. his leg.
correct. Yes, but he's using a spear. Oh, for God's sake.
Oh
What's
yes,
that?
I might get lucky, but we'll see.
So, D20. No. That's minus 3. And your AC 3, so that's 6. No, missed you.
Mhm.
2 on Kinzo. 6 and a 13. That's back in 2. Oh, for Christ's sake. And what's the other one? Number 7. Who rolled? No, definitely not. And they both missed Kinzo. But they can't throw at Kyūryū this time.
Good.
So they're going to throw at Kosa. What did I roll percentile dice for? Let's roll d20s.
One of them's a
Oh,
hit.
that's better. That's definitely better.
They might all be hits, actually.
Oh,
So
I don't like you,
yeah.
Kosa. You've done something to upset them, sir.
Yes, definitely one of the more unlucky characters. I must remember to press save when I close that. Okay, that saved it properly. So that is and
I would have thought they should be hit, Steve.
uh,
I'm assuming
your-
either going to
you
be
are well.
flank
You are
or rear
prone.
attacks.
Well, you were able to maneuver yourself because you weren't unconscious. So I don't think it's certainly not a rear attack. And
Okay.
I don't think missile combat you actually get. You're certainly not passive. So they don't get any bonuses for that. Okay, but you can't use your defense because you are prone against missiles. So
Okay.
that's the first one is actually a miss, unfortunately. The other two are hits, and the third one is a critical. Wouldn't you know? 1 second while I retrieve my critical hits table.
No, you've lost it.
So a D10 is a 5, which is merely triple normal damage done. So that is a. Hang on a second. Let's get this right.
These critical things.
These are just rocks. So that is a.
Fine.
So the second die roll is tripled rather. For goodness sake. So that's a total of 4 points of damage.
Oh, that's about
Okay.
right, Dave. They managed to hit him, but
Yeah,
bouncing it
yeah.
off the floor.
They've obviously gone for the ricochet shot. They bounced it off the floor to hit him.
No, it's because Kosa stood up into their chucks at Kyūryū. That's what it is.
Possibly. Okay, Kinzo.
He's not fallen over, so she'll biff him again.
I'm sure you will biff him again. Come on, roll a 20. No. Well, that's certainly a hit. So that's made him fall over.
Hurrah!
Oh, good. You've just improved the chance of the guy behind him hitting you. Okay, let's just mark that one down. So which one is that? So that's BO2, which is a Kinzo. Jolly good. And then we're on to Kyūryū. What do you wish to do?
I can step forward to attack, right?
Close to engage is half your BMA.
And what is my optimal? Is one square away or right next to them?
If you're using your Yuara, optimal is right next to it.
Dodge the guys in the dark.
Can I charge them? Yeah, I can actually.
Yes, you can.
You
So I
go
was-
straight at them.
Right, I can
You
go
were-
right
you
up
were-
to here,
you-
boom.
You just be on
You are here.
Yeah, I've got enough to charge to there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I can stop them throwing rocks.
Yeah, they'll throw it to him instead.
Aye.
Right, so that, yeah, closing to attack. Charging, in
Fair
fact.
enough.
It's a charge.
Oh, good. So that's point blank. Jolly good. The annoying thing is they only get one action, so therefore they don't get to hit you when as you charge up.
Good.
So, Kosa. You can stand up.
Yeah,
Okay.
stand up.
The
Yep.
guy with the spear gets a chance
Yes.
because he's not acted yet.
Ah, that is true.
Whose side are you on?
I'm on the side of fair games mastering. So.
Yeah, so am I, man.
Yeah.
So am I. So am I.
So he will get you just before you get the guy in front of him. So Kosa, you're standing up. Yanagi, you have a
I
choice of two.
shall strike the guy in front, seeing as he's still on his feet.
Okie doke.
Cool. Roll d20's running slow tonight. Yep, that'll hit. Because that'll be on a...
Nice. That's on a priority.
Oh,
Yeah, that's be good.
Round about 9.
That's hitting a 9.
Yeah, come on.
So,
Nice.
now you take 7.
7, and that indeed does hit.
That should be 8, by the way, Dave.
Yes.
Of course, because
What am I
you should be
missing?
adding you should be adding.
You should be adding your
Your
level.
level.
Should. So I should have had the level to the one above as well. Never mind. Missed that again.
Well, that would still have kept him on his feet.
Yeah.
Do you want to step back a hex?
Not at the moment, because I'm giving Kosa a chance to do what he's doing. I don't know whether he stood up fully, or whether he's ready. He looks like he's getting up, as far as I can hear. So, so I'll give him a chance to do whatever he's doing. I didn't pay full attention as to whether he was unconscious or not unconscious when I first stepped over him. So,
Well, no, you just saw him fall and went in to protect him.
he fell over. I stepped into the breach. So.
Okay, secondaries, Kinzo. You can attack at -1.
I'm going to parry, sir.
You're going into parry mode. Righty-ho. Roll your chance.
I'll get +1 armor class, sir.
Righty-ho. Until your next action. Which unfortunately is after theirs.
But the point is, he goes first, you see.
True.
Mm.
Kyūryū? No, you don't go until 2.
Charging.
Kosa? Can't do anything.
Yeah, so you don't get a secondary when you charge, right? All you get is your attack.
Well, no, because you go on action phase 2.
Yeah.
And Yanagi,
Can I-
secondary?
Can I, Dave, does a parry work against missile weapons?
No. Unless you have
Okay.
Yodomi
No.
Jutsu. Do you have Yodomi
So you
Jutsu?
need to...
You do have... No, damn.
I do have Udemy Jutsu, if you remember. Yes, I do.
Okay, fine. In that case, you can attempt your
Cards, it's
Yodomi
fine, isn't
Jutsu. On a secondary.
Well, if they hit me, don't worry about it if they hit me.
Oh no, you use your Yodomi Jutsu when they actually throw at you.
Yes,
You
but
do.
what I'm saying is,
Is
can
that
I?
correct? You can't parry
Yes,
a missile weapon. You use your Yodomi Jutsu when they actually try and hit you.
Yeah, and I was just wondering if a parry would work against missile weapons. That's all.
Not normally.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. As long as I know. That's all it is. Future reference. That's all.
So, are you having
So
a
in that
secondary
case,
attack, Yanagi?
Yes, I will. I'll attack that guy there to my left.
Good luck.
That'll be a miss.
No, secondary.
Actually,
that's
sorry,
nice,
you
isn't it?
can get a secondary because you are 1 hex away, aren't you? So you can strike at -1 on your secondary, Kosa. My apologies.
I'll kick him. That way I can avoid the -1.
You'll kick him. Why? How is that going to avoid the -1?
Just, it's a kick is a medium range attack. I just don't get me Yawara. Fists are short range. Legs are medium range. I just don't get me.
That one before.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
it's in there.
Okay.
Not let you set me free.
I will have to reread the book then. Go on for your kick then. No.
No, it's not gonna. Well, no. I'll send you the reference.
It's a secondary. Okay.
No, I'll find you the reference about the attacks, and
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
miss,
Well,
definitely.
find it and let me know. Just type something
Yeah.
in Roll20, and I'll have a read of it later.
just
So
Give you
much
the
I don't know
reference,
about
yeah.
this game. I used to know it off by heart, but not anymore.
Well, it's all right, Dave. That's something I didn't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay,
know what the rules of any of
so-
the games I play. I wouldn't worry about it.
That guy is going to try and stab Kyūryū as he charges up.
He's going to trip over and fall on his big ugly nose.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum.
Told you.
Gordon Bennett. Why, oh why, oh why? Okay, Kyūryū gets to charge.
Let's go.
Roll your
Right,
BCM.
lad, knock his head off. Knock his head off.
That'll do it. That's got a bonus from charging as well, right? That's on a
You get +1 for a charge on
yeah,
your
that's on a primary, so I rolled a 7. Come on.
Roll your damage.
Was it D6 plus... So Yawara's D6 plus 2, right?
Correct.
+2, plus
Plus
your
one
level,
So
plus
it's
1.
so it's D6 plus 4 plus 1. D6 plus 5.
Why
Come
the
on.
plus
Hold
one?
on. Just a minute. What's your base
Your strength.
speed? Strength, sorry.
Base strength. Hang on 2 seconds, bud.
15, to which we add your BMA, which is 8.
Okay, you don't get to
Which-
+2, that's all.
Which puts your strength up to, sorry, hang on a second, 23 is your temporary strength, my apologies. So that would give you a +1 damage bonus on top of your +2.
On top
So
of
it's
my
D6
plus 2.
plus
So it's D6
yes,
plus
D6
5.
plus,
Yeah, +5.
Yawara's plus 2. D6
Yeah.
plus 2. Plus my level 2. Plus that
Yeah.
is 1.
plus
D6 plus
plus
5.
D6 plus 5.
9 points of damage, you little fucker. Get that round, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
Dave,
not
it's under the
He sneers at you.
under the
as he's gonna-
description of.
Hmm?
Sorry, Dave. It's under the stuff under Tommy Wise's skill.
How have I
You read
not
the
read
Tommy
that?
Wise's skill.
Ye gods. I humbly apologise. I've just skipped over it.
Right.
Jolly good. Righty-ho. And... dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. The running footsteps. Reach there at the end of the round. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. So just add those to the list. And then I just need to... that one. So, at the beginning of the next round, the Bakanono has some decisions to make. They're feeling a bit more courageous now, so step 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't like this.
Well, you moved forward.
Fearless leader told me to.
No, I believe it was Yanagi said charge them.
Was it? I'll have words with him
I
later.
was too busy
Yeah.
headbutting the wall.
Good luck, Yanagi. Still the right thing.
Nice.
Kosa will come and join you.
So this one can't attack this round because, unfortunately, he used his movement to close. But the other one can. So coming down from the top, we have 3 on Kyūryū. The
Messy
2 in front
rat.
first. Dumpty, 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 dum. 3 on Kyūryū. Oh, that's what we like to see. A critical from the
it's
first
not.
one.
No, it is
You've
not.
been beating him up. The other 2 miss you, but the guy who hits you rolls a d10, which is merely a double damage. And
Roll
so
a
that
1,
is
you little
a
bastard.
10 lethal.
Whoa. That's a sore one.
You don't. Down here, we have 3 attacking Yanagi. Dumpty, 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 dum. Again, that's what we love to see. So
Will
the
you stop that?
other 2,
Will you, aye?
5 and 6. So what are their scores? So 5, 11.
I think that'll be 2
So
hits.
that would hit a 6. Well, it may
Might be
not
3.
be.
2 definitely.
He's got 2 distractions. Yes, he's got 2 distractions, but he doesn't have a restriction. And your armor class is what? Oh, my apologies. He does have a restriction, so that's 3. What's your armor class, Yanagi?
I'm class 2.
So that's 5. That is a hit. So that means that's a critical and a normal hit. So this is not a very good quality spear. Let me just double check.
Glad to hear that.
So that's a for the spear, which is 6 lethal, and then the claw attack from the first guy, d6. Oh well, let's roll for what the critical is first.
Yeah, what
So
kind
6.
of effect? Special
It's
effect?
a 6, which is special effect, which is a. Let me guess, it's going to be knock you down. No, it's an 11,
Who's
which
this?
is
Who's this getting
you're
hit?
knocked one. You're knocked back
knocked
1
me
yard
back
and
and stunned me.
stunned. Okay,
Oh.
so basically you miss your actions this turn and next turn. So let's put a stun marker on you. Dumpty 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 dum.
Unfortunately, he also takes some damage, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, he does.
Well, the damage is on there already from the
You've
first
taken
one.
another 4. Well, you've
So-
taken the 6 from the spear, but 4 from the claw, and it's the claw that knocked you back and stunned you. Haymaker to the forehead,
Yeah,
I
so
think.
it's 10.
Yeah, blood pouring down into your eyes.
Yes. And last but by no means least, we've got 2 rocks coming in on Kosa. Oh, actually, no. Can they get Kyūryū? Yes, I think they can get Kyūryū. 2 rocks coming in on Kyūryū
Oh, come on.
at point blank range. 1 misses, 1 hits. I think point blank is additional damage for thrown weapons.
You go up a damage step.
Yes, you do. So they go up to a d6.
Looks like we might be all
What's
creating new characters to join Harumi then.
Hmm. Is that lethal or?
That's subdual. For
Subdual.
subdual.
So duel from the rocks, lethal from the
Ouch.
claws. And...
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Brian. As a spectator, you're not getting to join the campaign because it's about to be a TPK. Game over. Episode 26 will be the last. What are we playing next, boys?
Yeah, no, well,
No, not necessarily.
Sadly,
Okay,
it wouldn't be the
to-
first time.
Over to Kinzo.
Oh, you mean you've joined parties before as a new character and they've all died? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it's happened before.
So
alright.
you're a curse.
Who invites
Jane.
this guy?
to be fair, Dave, you've not tried to stab me yet.
Oh, my apologies, yes. There is one attack on you. And he's actually easier to hit you this time than last time. But, you know, he doesn't succeed, and he steps back one. Actually, no, he's going to keep to the wall as well, so you can't get behind him. Okay, Kinzo, what are you going to do?
I think we should run away, lads.
Kyūryū,
Can't
what are
leave
you
Kyūryū
going
where
to
he
do?
is.
You're not a samurai. You can take the turn and flee option if you wish.
Can I though? Look how surrounded I am.
Yeah.
It might not be a successful turn and flee, but you can take a turn and flee option.
I don't think it's an option for me right now, boss. I think I need to... Oh.
Don't think it's an option.
But running away?
No.
I don't think it is either. I think we can.
Anyway.
I think we can do this, boys.
Go on, let's have no discussion, okay?
No, it's no discussion.
So
We're busy
what are you
fighting.
doing?
Fight him. I'll go down
Okay.
fighting if I need to. Fuck it. Let's go.
Go for it. Are you going to hit the one in front, or are you going to turn and place your back to the wall and hit the one behind you on the
gonna-
grounds that you might be able to get away then?
I'm gonna miss the one in front of me.
Okay. Are you going to maneuver?
If I do, I won't be able to attack him a secondary, will I?
No, you can change facing and attack. So if you change facing like so, and put your back to the wall,
Yeah. I
one
could
of
still
these
be
would be
attacking
flank,
him.
and,
Yeah.
and the other one would be front.
Okay.
Your choice.
Yeah. Okay. So I missed anyway, but yeah, I would do that.
Okay. So effectively, you're putting yourself so that he can only get you on the flank rather than the rear.
Mm-hmm. Surrounded,
Righty-ho.
boys.
Well, you know what they say about fools rushing in. Kosa,
Elvis has not been
Be
invented
me
yet.
then.
what are you
Right,
doing?
I'm
Kosa?
going to stepping into there. What armour are these guys wearing?
Mixture of bits and pieces.
So they've got some armour.
Yeah, but it doesn't look particularly good quality. The guy in front, in actual fact,
I should put it-
appears to have a bit of light Ashigaru stuff hanging on him.
All right, well, I'll take a chance. We're going to do a strike and a second strike on him, on in front of me. Put him
Okay,
down quick.
go for it.
First of all,
Oh no!
hit critical limb.
Kosa,
First blow I
Kosa.
critical limb. D10.
D10. Go on, you can roll bad dice rolls. Well,
Yes.
An 8 is special effect. Roll a
Special
D20.
effect.
Come on, boys. We can do this. We can do this.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Is that good?
Flat.
That's
That's
dead.
Is that
Targeted,
instant
killed
death?
out, right.
Yes.
Killed out right.
Flat.
Kosa.
Oh, well, I don't get to do. Oh, first I get to do it. I can't do my second strike because nobody within reach.
Correct. Well, there is, but you'd be at
I can't-
-1, wouldn't you?
No, you can't. You can't. Well, if I can, yeah, if I go, why not? Well, risk it.
Well, second
Oh,
strike doesn't
good.
have to be on the same person, does it?
No.
It doesn't say. But I think it should be.
No. You're a Budoka. You can easily fight more than one person in the same round. What are you on about?
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, I'm absolutely dubious that you can track 2 targets personally as a player.
What, with 2 attacks? Easy.
It doesn't say you can't.
With
It
2
doesn't make say you can either.
Well, it,
with 2 attacks, it makes absolute
Nito
sense that
can
you
do
can
it
attack
as well.
2 people. Hit that guy, then hit that guy. You've got 2 attacks. That makes absolute sense to me.
It's up to Dave. I mean, because it can
Let
strike
me
with basically
double-
what you're
Let
doing
me
is
just double check what it actually says. All right, that's the simple
Yes.
solution.
It's with Atemi Waji, you can strike with one hand and second strike with the other hand. Yeah, but I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
and I see no reason
you
why
can
you wouldn't be
strike
able to
alternate
attack 2
target.
people with 2 attacks. I see no reason why not.
I'll leave it up to Dave. It's up to Dave.
1 second.
course.
Let me check the Book of Armaments.
So, looking for the book, second strike is on page 64. That's what you're looking for.
You don't.
And then, actually,
As you can see, Brian, we're
Second
not
attack.
totally okay with how this combat system
Yeah.
works.
Second strike made by
I know it's just that we're
same action
Just that we're
phase
not-
as normal strike.
using stuff that we haven't used before.
Yeah,
I've never been,
Second
never felt
strike is
Understood.
50%.
quite a rules-heavy game as well.
never
It's
needed
quite
to use it
crunchy.
before. I knew it was there, but I've never needed to use it before because I've never been under
Well-
that much pressure.
Pressure's on here.
I don't see any reason why
Yes,
you couldn't make it on someone else. However, I would point out the
Okay.
negative.
Yes.
Yes.
You're
I know
minus
it's-
1.
I'm
It's
very
only
unlikely.
50% of your BCS,
Half
and
and minus
you
1.
lose the benefit of any defense bonus, and all attacks
Yeah,
against
well, I
you are
won't
at
do it
plus
because
1.
I didn't. I was expecting to do it against him twice, but he suddenly died on me,
Yeah.
so let's skip it.
Yeah.
Expected after him
Well,
twice, and
I can rule it
Ted
wasn't
caved in.
actually a critical if you want, and you can have it. I mean, I don't mind.
no, his head was a bit more fragile than I thought it should be.
Oh yes, well he was a pretty weedy one anyway, so it was a bit of a waste of a critical, but
Got
I'm
right
sure
in the
that's
sweet
not going
spot.
to. Okie doke. So Kosa kind of steps
need to
forward and
let
kind of
you know,
reaches
yeah.
out idly and kind of explodes his skull. Yanagi can only stand there stunned at the sheer skill of this guy.
I
That's the ferocity of his attack. Yes.
Yes, well, it's the blood in your eyes, you know.
That low ceiling, that's what caught me out.
Kinzo.
I can't do anything, sir.
Oh, true. Secondaries, yes, true. Kyūryū,
On a
yes, you
secondary?
can have your secondary. Yep.
Can I attack him at no penalty because no, or is it a penalty because I'm side facing with him?
He is in your. Well, which of them is in your flank? The guy.
He's on my
here?
flank. Can I,
Okay.
but-
so they're-
do I attack him with a penalty or do I just do like a sidekick?
If
Well,
he's in your
side
side
punch.
facing, he's at -5.
Oh, okay. So attack this one then. No, this one's already been hit, hasn't he?
That's it. That's the one that's already been hit.
I'm attacking him though.
Go for it.
But he's now in my side facing, so it would be -5.
No,
So-
no. Basically, you have 3 hexes in your front facing.
Oh, okay, 1,
So-
2, 3. Yeah, okay. So that
So
would be my
him
side.
And him.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
for,
yeah. Flank,
if you're back against the
flank,
wall,
flank.
you've made
Yeah,
flank. So these 2 are in your flank face, in your front.
that's my
facing,
flank and that's my flank.
and that's your flank.
Yeah, so 1,
Yeah.
2,
So he's in your front facing.
3 are my front facing. Yeah, so I can attack him front facing, no penalty. Yeah,
Correct.
it's my secondary though, so I need a good ass roll here. Nah, it's not gonna do it, is it?
Okay. Righty-ho, Kosa, on your secondary.
Well, what are these dudes armed with? These 2 in front of me.
Look like rough spears, kind of flint heads, rather than metal heads.
Okay, I will parry in that case.
Okie doke. Roll your skill roll. 20. So you get 1 on your armor class.
No,
It's
he
another
gets none.
20.
He gets none because he's failed
Nothing.
critically.
Yeah.
True, but he doesn't get any minuses. It's just that he doesn't get the 1.
Yeah, he looks like a tithead.
Nobody can
Yeah,
see
not
me. Quickly.
Kosa adopts a rather strange position.
Rather strange manoeuvre.
Yes.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yanagi
Which
continues
way's
to
the-
be stunned.
Oh.
Okay. Next round. This round, Yanagi is also stunned. And it's the Bakemono. Did any more turn up this round?
What? There's enough, man. What are you on about? More.
I warned you, you can hear noise in the back of the cave.
I thought that maybe was the missing persons we were looking for.
No. It's the same sort of harsh voices as you heard before. No more actually turn up this round. So, Bakemono. We've got the 3 in the front. Dumpty Dumpty on Kyūryū.
Yes,
A
they're
12,
all
a
misses.
13 and a 16, they're all misses. But the 1 in the flank, that's a hit. Take another 4 lethal.
4 lethal.
Yep.
I've still got.
I'm afraid your peasant garb is in tatters at the moment.
I don't wear. I'm
Alright?
not wearing peasant garb. I am wearing partial light Ashigaru armor. I'll have you know.
In that case, that's looking very, very badly scratched. You're probably going to have to replace the lacing. Let's see. That guy is going to step back to there. Because things are going quite well at the moment for him. He's not facing Kinzo. And Kinzo has tucked himself around the corner, so can't be the target for the rocks. So they will continue throwing at Kyūryū.
No.
Well, why not? You're a nice, easy target.
Yeah, I might die here, guys.
Even if they're crap at throwing at
save
you.
yourselves.
And Dumpty 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 Dum. These 2 guys are going to step back 1 and go for Kosa with their spears. So the first one is that one who is that one. What's your armor class, Kosa?
I assume it's 1 plus my level, so it's 3.
3 and
Yeah.
One of them hits you, doing
Okey-dokey.
4 lethal.
Okie dokie.
And this round, yes, you do hear more footsteps approaching in the dark.
Need to get out of here, boys.
Okie doke. So over to Kinzo.
I shall look over at Kosa and Yanagi and assess what's happening.
Yanagi still looks stunned.
I've just backed up. I'm gonna back up, covering Yanagi because he's still shaking his head, trying to unstun himself.
Okay, that's what I do this round. I can't do anything else.
Okay. You could always charge this guy and try and throw him to the ground. Throw him to the floor.
No, I'm
Kyūryū.
doing an observe. I'm doing an observe action, which is does everything.
Okay.
Anybody?
Attacking this
Okey-doke.
guy.
Fair enough.
That's a hit.
That is indeed a hit.
6 damage.
Could that be a critical?
Could that be a critical?
What if you rolled a 15? What arm class do you hit?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, what's your BCS?
My BCS is Atemi was effective 85. No, sorry.
No, what's
BCS.
your BCS?
19.
19. Okay, minus one for being adjacent to the wall. So that's you rolled that would hit AC 3. It doesn't. It's not a critical.
Okay.
5
But it is a hit.
6 damage. I rolled 1 plus 5.
Okey-doke.
And he's already been hit, so hopefully that's going to hurt him.
He's still there.
Oh.
Okey-doke. Well, you're hitting the wrong one if you want to get away. Kosa. What do you wish to do?
It's a primary, isn't it?
So primary. So base your
what's
base
his
action
name?
phase.
I think we're
Charge this guy in the back.
Here.
Charge this guy in the back.
Can't see him. All I can see is 2 spears that are attacking me. I can hear fighting in the darkness, but I can't see it.
You should be able to, because Kyūryū's got a
You
tool.
can.
Yeah, I've got a torch, and you hear me yelling, I'm surrounded.
Hang on. You should be able to see.
No, I can see basically 3 X's from where I am now. I could.
I'm sorry. I am looking at you. I'm using your token to look, and I can see. I can see quite clearly.
Not according to my view.
This is
You
weird.
need to refresh.
Hang on a second. Let me turn that
How
off
do I force?
and save settings, and let me turn it on again, and turn it on. Save settings. Okay.
No different. No different.
Try refreshing your screen.
How do I force a refresh?
Reload the page.
Right, reload page.
Because when I click on your token and I go Control L, which means I'm looking at it as Kosa, I can see quite clearly.
It's gone into super slow mode.
Oh dear. I haven't got that many tokens on.
Taken it. No, but it's gone out of the view. I think the bit we're standing on has gone out of the view. There we are. Because it's right in the top, right in the left of my screen. That's the problem. So as soon as I refresh it.
Oh, sorry, I should have moved you to there, or moved your
I
viewpoint.
still can't see anymore. Still can't see anymore.
This is weird.
Yeah, there's
I can
seven
only just see those 2 that are attacking me because I've stepped back now.
Hang on a second.
Make my torch visible to other people, maybe?
Now I can see a lot more.
Yeah, because I've just given you 60-foot night vision. But why the hell you can't see the torches people are carrying, I do not know. Hang on a
No,
second.
I could just see. Yeah, all I could see was 3 hexes from where I am now, basically. I could just see the 2 that I've backed away from.
Charge this guy in the back.
Probably see the feet of that dead body sticking out. That's about it.
Okay, but you can now see. So okay, based on what you can see, what are you choosing to do?
I'm still going to back off because I'm trying to protect Yanagi till he comes unstunned.
Okay. Fair enough.
It gets me out of range of his nasty spearman.
Okay. Over to Yanagi, who is still stunned. Kinzo, secondary, can't do anything. Kyūryū, secondary.
Attacking on my secondary, going for the same guy, because I've hit him twice.
Yes, I know, but he's still standing there.
Ah, fuck off.
Oh
I
dear.
don't think that was a good thing to roll.
No, it's certainly not.
A critical failure in unarmed combat. Can I have a d20 roll, please?
It's not unarmed,
Don't-
I'm using a Yawara.
You're using your Yuwara, but you're using a Tamiwata. So
Right, okay.
4, no special effect. A normal miss occurs.
Nice.
You banged your elbow against the rock, but it didn't cause you to drop your Yuwara or fall over.
Oh, well, that's a blessing.
Kosa and Yanagi comes out of his stun and kind of wipes the blood out of his eyes and goes, "What happened to that guy?" So, before I forget, let's put that down. And I need to add another couple. So, where's my assets gone? Marketplace assets.
Let's see where Kinzo is. See Kyūryū. Whole load lining up to attack him, but I can't see Kinzo.
Right, so this guy is.
Can you see Yanagi?
Yeah, Yanagi's standing next to me. I can see that the what do you call it, the Bakemono cross, and then Kyūryū's right in front of that line of Bakemono. One behind him.
Yeah, well, Kinzo stood opposite Yanagi in a line with you.
Oh right, sorry. Oh yeah, sorry. Yes, I wasn't sure if that was something else because it's got a big black stripe through it.
Oh, sir, can I just double check? Can you see the name tags? That is Yanagi. Yes,
I can't see the
you can
name
see
tag,
him.
but I know that's Yanagi because it's yellow. Yeah,
You can't see a name
I
tag.
know that's Kyūryū. No. But I know it's Yanagi because
Can
it's
anybody
yellow.
else see the name? Can everybody else see
That's Kyūryū 'cause
Yanagi's
it's
name
red.
tag?
Yes, I can.
I see everybody's name
I know
tags.
who's. No, but I
See
know, I know
everybody's
it's him
name
'cause
tag
those are
and
the colours.
token.
Yeah, I know who they look like, so I don't need the name tags.
I get the
It's just
horrible
that
feeling
Kinzo's
that
a
if I turn this kind of lighting off so that the entire map's clear, you're still not going to be able to see. There's something very odd with your
No, I'm
setup
alright.
or your system.
I can see enough at the moment. All right, I'll let you know if I think I need to see something else.
Okie doke.
See what I need to see at the moment. But, where's me? Oh, there you go.
Right. Control C. And so the two that have arrived this round.
Oh my days.
Is it right? Want to withdraw? Tell you.
Yep.
Right. So
Definitely time to withdraw.
I think everybody should be able to see in the torchlight. Let me just double check. Yes, you can. That guy appears to be in full light Ashigaru.
Oh my days.
Guido. So, next round. That
secondary.
guy sends round. Sorry, my apologies.
Sorry,
What?
Nick. On that secondary, is Yanagi stunned or unstunned?
He comes unstunned on that secondary.
Okay.
He is no
Right,
longer
I'll tell him, Yanagi, we should attack those two with spears. Let's go and get them. I shall say to him on the secondary.
Presumably you're pointing to those guys there.
Yes.
The two just round the corner you point to.
Yes, to our backed off from, we should go those two out.
Yeah.
This
checking
guy
that
is yelling something at his Bakemono. Okay. Okay, so their actions this round, because he's giving them the orders this round, they don't fulfill them. So we have 4 attacks on Kyūryū.
Oh.
So the 3 in front. Don't do very well. The one from behind, from the flank, is another hit, doing another 6 lethal. The 2 stones being thrown at Kyūryū. Let's see, so that's number 9. What's his skill?
Ooh, I've not got many hit points left.
Your AC 5, yes?
I've got partial light Ashigaru and I'm level 2.
Yeah, so that's AC 5. So that is a 2 points of subdual.
Okay, I have got 6 hit points left, troops. It's not looking good.
And these spearmen are going to step to there, which is still outside your range, and try and stab. Are any of you 3 wearing armor?
No.
No.
In that case, they'll go for the guy with the blood all over his face. So that's 2 spears. Actually, can that guy actually go for Yanagi or not?
Yeah, he's probably too far away.
Yes, just.
Closest one can. Okay,
Well, they're both armed with
stretching a bit.
spears, so they're at -1.
Right.
But I was more concerned with
Alright,
whether
that's
he could see around the rock corner, and he can just.
Yeah, okay. They want
so-
to stretch, that's fine.
Well, that keeps them out of your range.
So far.
Well, yes. You can kind of step forward 1 and attack them at -1. That's your choice. Or you can charge them and just get 1 attack this round. So 2 attacks on Yanagi. Both of which miss, unfortunately. Damn. Okey-doke. So that is. Hang on. Are there any more coming in? You hear another set of footsteps approaching.
Little feet.
Kinzo. The little patter of tiny footsteps. Kinzo.
Not the good little patter of tiny footsteps. Like
Well,
a baby.
effectively, all of you on 10 can tell me what you're doing simultaneously, and then we'll go through them.
I'm going to delay to see what Kosa does.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to get out of here.
Am I engaged, Dave?
You are engaged at the moment. Yes, they've just stepped forward into engaged range. But you can step back.
Does that
one
prevent me?
you no longer be engaged.
Can I charge him? Can I charge him?
Well, you're engaged, so therefore you can't charge him.
So I'll step back out of range.
Okie doke. So you're stepping back out of range. Step back one then.
I'm going to step back. Yep. So
Okay.
Get to it.
That puts you out of range.
Sorry about that, you know, I didn't get him.
Kinzo, he stepped back out of range.
I'll get to him.
In that case-
You?
Right, so what's the most likely escape route for me? This
You
way?
would have
Can I
to
get
go
behind
out
this way?
this route.
Yeah, between the
you
guy
could
and the
go-
wall, I
you
suppose.
could- you
Yeah,
can
is there
go-
enough
you
space
can
there?
go there.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm attempting to do that.
Turn
Well,
and
you can
flee.
only move one because you're engaged,
Oh, that sucks.
or
Can
you
I
can
move
take
to
the
there?
turn and flee option.
What's the turn and flee option? Do they all get an attack of opportunity? 1, 2, 3 of them.
Let's see. So if you're engaged, you can either move one and take an action, or you can turn and flee, which basically means you turn in place
Mm-hmm.
on your base action phase. And on the action phase midway between your base action phase and one, you move your base movement allowance in yards, but may not enter engaged status.
Just-
However, if
it's
you're
just a question
already
of whether you-
engaged, which you are,
I can move through engaged spaces.
right.
So I'd
you
be
have
able
a
to move
problem
down that
in
way.
that guy has got a spear,
Yeah.
and there has a range of 3.
So, like,
But he's
all down here is
currently facing
engaged.
that way.
That's all engaged for me. Isn't it?
I would rule that you can run as far as there, because this guy is engaging the front 3 hexes in front of him. If you're in his flank, then while you're theoretically in engaged status,
He's not looking at me.
to
But-
move there, from there to there. So effectively,
But do the 3 guys that I'm engaged with get an attack of opportunity?
basically no, because
No?
they only get 1 action per round,
Oh.
They've had their attacks, haven't they?
and they've had their
yeah.
attack already.
Right. Okay, that's the plan then. Try to get out that way. So, a turn first.
So I would allow you to go as far as there.
There.
Yes.
Okay. That's what I'll do.
Okay. You are now engaged,
Mm-hmm.
or rather, you will be next round because he realizes you're there. But this round, he wasn't able to.
But I can attack on a secondary.
No.
No.
Turn and flee basically means you
That's
move.
everything. Yeah, okay.
That's your action for this round.
Yeah.
It's a basic action.
Got you. Got you.
Okay. But unfortunately, you're engaged, so you would have to turn and flee next round if you wanted.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Kyūryū. Kosa.
I'll move back into.
Oh, you already moved back. Is that right?
Yeah, I've moved back. Yeah, I've moved
Okay.
back. Yeah.
Yanagi, are you going to move back to get out of engaged status?
No, charge the one directly in front of me.
Nice.
This one.
Nice. I love it.
Okay. Kinzo, can't do anything. Kyūryū
I've not had my primary action yet, sir.
Okay, fine. In that case, what's your primary action?
Right.
I'm going to move back a hex.
Fair enough. You move back more than a hex if you want, because
We're not engaged.
you can move your full
Move
movement
back
allowance.
far enough.
Oh, sorry, no, my apologies. You were engaged, so therefore you can only move back 1. My apologies. But you are now unengaged. Okay, so Kinzo, secondary, you're out of range. Kyūryū, you've turned and fled. Kosa, you're out of range. Yanagi's charging. Okay, Yanagi, have your charge attack. That's a hit. Which one are you going
Yes.
for?
The one next to Kyūryū. He was
Okey-doke.
straight in front of me, so
Fair enough. That's fine.
Get him, Yanagi. Let's go. That's my man
what's
in there.
my damage? What's my strength? Temporary's gonna be
500.
not much. It's only going to get me to there. It's not going to get me anything more, I don't think.
Your BMA is 5, so that would move your strength up to 17, which doesn't give you a damage bonus.
No, it doesn't give me any extra. So it's D6 plus 3. So take 6.
points of damage. He sneers at your pitiful attempt to hurt him.
Yeah, well, my intention is not really to hurt him so much as distract him.
Right. So, having given his instructions, this round they will carry them out. Get in there and kill them, you. I mean, whatever's. Right, so. 1, 2, 3. Bum, 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 bum. Uh, 1, 2, 3. So that's 2 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on a second, let me just double check that. I have a horrible feeling that they can't go quite that far. My apologies. Can't get that far. So back to. He's got to there. He's following up.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. He's following up. He's working forward. Well, there, and he's working forward, and this guy comes forward too. Fine. And rightio. Let's see. So right, you have a slight problem now, Kyūryū, because you are engaged.
Slight?
Yes. Okay. Only one of them actually gets an attack because all the others moved more than half their BMA. But it is in the back. That's a hit.
Oofed.
Take 1 point of lethal. Okay. And if you are turning and fleeing, then they will be able to move further. Let's see. Yanagi. Do we take the guy in front of us? Yes, we do. So that's 2 on Yanagi. That's minuses. Now, 4 is it possible? Actually, no. That's 1, 2, 3. Roll a d20. No, that's 3. And you are AC 2. That's 5.
3,
9.
2.
That's 5. And he rolled a 4, which is 9, and that is number 6. 6. Oh, for God's sake. It would be the one with a crappy BCS who rolled the good number. Okay, fine. Both of the spears miss you, unfortunately.
I don't think that's unfortunate.
No, I think that's
Yes, well,
pretty
they
lucky
do.
for me. Like,
Especially what their boss
Well,
just
they
threw
may
at
do.
them.
sorry, is
Okay,
that Yanagi
Kinzo.
they were attacking?
They were attacking
Yeah.
Yanagi.
Yeah. I'm so surrounded. Look at that, man.
Yep.
Again, I'm going to wait to see what Kosa does.
Okie doke. Kyūryū.
What's my move?
Right.
How many can I move?
Because these were running after you.
Yeah.
Basically, I think at least one of them would count as a charge. So therefore, you would be running away. They would get an attack on you as you run away, but you would outdistance them.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So if you are going to carry on running, you can carry on running, but there will be at least one attack on you as you go.
How much can I move?
You can move your BMA.
Okay. What's my BMA?
Your BMA is currently
8.
8.
Seven.
I can move 8 hexes.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll use a 7th to turn
Okie doke.
and an 8th.
Fair enough.
Oof.
Kosa?
I hate running away.
I want to see where these Bakemono go to, or where they're going.
They all continue running towards you. Basically, that one stopped and had his go, but this one carries on running. He had another 1. He had another 2. He had this guy had another 1, and that guy had another 2.
Right, well, I'm going to charge into that, or run into that gap and knock them. When he moved 2,
Fair
so I
enough.
don't need to charge.
Okay.
Block, they're advanced.
Well, hang on a second. We have
Very good talking to.
okay. 50%. Sorry, there's 50% chance. No. So only one attack of opportunity on you in the back. That's a 7, which is a hit. As you run away, doing another 2 lethal. Kyūryū, another 2 lethal.
Okay.
Okay, so you're charging. You're just stepping forward and attacking Kosa.
Looking
Kinzo,
forward and
just-
giving him
you just
very good
step-
speaking to.
Just step forward and attack Kosa. Kinzo, rather. Okay, give him a jolly good speaking to. Which one are you going for? The one on your left or the one on the right?
One on the right. I think Kinzo's going to take the other one.
Okay,
I'm going to double tap him, I think.
I'm going for the second strike.
Even though I don't
Righty
get him
ho.
out right again.
Well, the first one was
probably
very
going to miss
good.
him unless it's... No. That's definitely going to miss.
Yep.
Yeah,
And the
that's
second
definitely gonna
strike
miss.
also misses. Well, that will certainly help them attack you. Okay,
Right.
Kinzo, what are you doing?
Right.
Tim, if you're saying something, we can't hear you.
Oh no, I'm standing there in surprise.
Fair enough. Yanagi?
Right, the one in front.
Okie doke.
Hit.
Hang on a
Goodness.
second. You have 1 distraction, 1 restriction.
Okay. So at the moment I'm hitting 10. on that roll.
And you're going for that one, which is
The one straight in front, so that takes.
Okay, you
Yeah.
you
So
hit him
unless
on
he's
that.
AC 8 or
No, he's not
AC
AC
9
8.
or above, yeah. So
Yeah.
take 7.
Okie doke. He's still there.
Now,
You're going to step back one?
I am going
Just
to
in,
take the
just
step
in
back
case
one,
it's
which was
the
my plan.
fighting retreat.
Well, we need to fight and retreat. If we hadn't, in my mind anyway, if we hadn't, Kyūryū's dead. So if we
Okay.
just run,
Righty-ho.
there you go.
So, on to secondaries. Kinzo, you are actually able to strike at -1 at one of these guys, if you wish.
No, I'm just going to stand there and wait for the other guys to drop back to me so we can all run away together.
Fair enough. Kyūryū. Basically, you've used all your actions this round. Kosa, you have a second round.
I'll kill myself instead.
Kyūryū is praying.
Perfect timing for a 20.
Kosa.
Roll a d20.
Was it D10? D20.
No, d20. Critical
D20.
failure in armed combat.
Yeah, D20, innit?
A 9. Attacker gives himself a stun special effect.
Stunned.
So you're stunned for the rest of this round and next round.
Yep.
And you are also...
Going to
I
die.
somehow think that the stun special effect overrides the second strike effect.
Yeah.
Okay. Why should it?
Because
I'm not second striking, not double tapping on the secondary.
Yes, I know, but the thing is, until your next primary action phase, they would get the bonus from your second strike, which means
I lose my defense bonus. Yeah.
Well, you lose your defense bonus, and they're also +1 to hit you.
Yes.
But I think the fact that you're stunned basically means you're passive, and that overrides the second strike. You know, putting yourself out of kind of normal defensive.
Yeah. Okay.
thing.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah.
You're passive,
Yeah,
and they
I can see that.
with that. Yeah. Righty ho. So Kosa is stunned for next round. Yanagi.
Okay, secondary. I shall kick the guy that I was previously punching.
Okie doke.
One straight in front.
Go for it.
8, 9. It's a 3. So.
Is that allowing for the -2 or -1? You're -1 because you've got a restriction, minus another one for a distraction.
Yeah, so I'm hitting 1.
No, missed.
No.
Okie doke. And that is the end of that round. Okay, next round. Movement for the Bakemono. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1.
Wouldn't the two guys directly in front of me have stepped forward ahead of the other guy?
No, they're spearmen. They're second rankers.
Yeah, that's
He ran
fine.
through. So hang on a second. Let's just move that out of the way so it doesn't confuse matters.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And that guy can't actually get round there because he's engaged. So he can't get round. So he'll wait for his opportunity. Right. However, running in doesn't mean that they get to attack you. So hang on a second. That one will move out of the way as well. And suppose you stood there. Julie. Can he move forward to there? Yes, he can. So he basically moves to that point. So we had 2 on Kosa and 1 spear on Kosa this round. That's 2 claws, both of which miss, and 1 spear, which misses.
Fuck me. This is tense stuff here, like.
And then we have 2 spears on Yanagi, both of which miss.
Yep.
And that guy moves to there, shouting instructions, and we check and see again. Control C. Okay.
It's quite the bottleneck we've got. It's a shame we're fucked.
Okey-doke.
I'm turning round. I'm not running
Another
away
one-
if
another one
everybody else
runs
is going to
forward
die.
this another one. You hear another one running up this round. Okay, so what's everybody doing this
We do
round?
it right.
I'm turning round.
So,
I'm turning round to die with the group. I'm not going to run away. Not if they're in that kind of state.
well, I don't think there's going to be room for you if what I think is going to happen happens.
Can I step back 1 and pull out a shuriken?
Yes, if you wish.
Yes, thank you.
Whether or not you're going to be able to throw it safely through your line of warriors is going to be another matter.
Yeah, but
So,
I'm
Kinzo, I presume you're waiting for
Just
Kosa
having
to
it
fall
ready.
back and form a battle line, yes? Until you see he's been stunned. So are you gonna reach out and grab him?
No,
Okay.
I'm going to
Fair
stay
enough.
where I am, ready to run away when the other 2 do, because this is what I expect them to do.
Well, you spent last round observing. You can see that Kosa's been stunned. If you wish to, he is in your arm range. You could reach out and grab him and do a judo throw to chuck him towards the cave entrance.
Okay, if you can say I can do that, yeah, okay.
Well, effectively, you can do a judo attack on him from the back, and he's stunned. Unless you roll a 20, you're guaranteed to get him, and then effectively you can do a throw to throw him out of range.
Okay,
Yes?
fair enough.
Sorry, am I being too kind here? Look, judo, you can your strike range is 2, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah, that's all right. Don't worry about it. I take what you're saying. It's just that I'm a bit surprised I can do it. Okay, I'll grab hold of him and pull him out of combat range, and then throw him against the wall with the 2.
Fine. So you pull him back and throw him effectively there or there, your choice. There or there. Which one do you want? There or
The
there?
one closer to me.
Righty ho. Okay. So you are
The
stunned.
point is, if I throw him behind Yanagi steps back and fall over him.
Yeah. Okay. And you are prone, which is where's the prone symbol? Dumpty 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 dum. I'll use the snail for prone. Okay. So you're stunned and prone, Kosa. Okay. Are you going to step back 1 as well, Kinzo? You can. Or you can step 1 over towards Yanagi.
No, I've stepped back 1 to where I am. No, the point is, I don't want to step over to where Yanagi is because he needs to be able to move.
Yes. Fair enough. So Kyūryū, you're basically drawing a shuriken this round.
Yes.
Kosa is stunned and therefore can't do anything. Yanagi.
Strike the one directly in front. That one there.
Go for it. Go for it.
Missed.
Nope. Are you going to step back one?
Done.
Okay. So secondaries. Kinzo can't. Kosa can't. Yanagi, you can get a secondary with a kick at that range.
Yes, I will do, I think. That'll hit, I think. I missed out on the other one by... Well, I'm hitting 3 better than I did last time, so I'm hitting 4.
In that case, that hits. Roll your damage.
2 off, because I don't get the Uara.
Oh, hang on a second. Different one this time. You are hitting at...
That one.
Ah,
It takes 6.
hang
The
on a
front
second,
rank
hang on a
guy.
second, hang on a second. This guy has got better armor because somebody moved in. You can't pick the guy you were kicking before. This is a new guy. So, you rolled a 3. What's your half your BCS?
Half is 8, plus 1 my leveled is 9, so I'm hitting 6 less any modifier, which I had.
Okay.
In fact, when I was standing there...
So you're hitting 6.
I
You're
don't
minus
have
1 for here.
Kosa.
I'm not going to give you a
Yeah.
distraction for Kosa because he's lying on the floor and therefore you can't hit him.
Yeah.
So that's only minus
So I'm
1.
hitting 5.
You hit 6. You just hit him. This guy's wearing more armor.
Okay, take 6.
Take
Take
6.
6 points of damage.
This is the guy that was being hit by Kyūryū. You have just stolen Kyūryū's Buddha.
Yeah. I charged in to help make sure Kyūryū could leave alive.
I do not care, yeah. I would rather survive than
Not
get the
bothered.
Budo here.
Okie doke. Righty ho. So, to the start of the next round. Right. So, Bakemono moving. 1, 2, the guy on the ground. 1, 2, pick the guy on the ground. 1, pick the guy who's not on the ground. 1, 2. Can't see the guy on the ground, so hit the guy who's standing up. 1, 2, hit the guy who's standing up. Move that guy. Move forward. Hit the guy who's standing up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another one comes forward. So, so we've got 2 guys clawing at the guy on the ground. And I think both of those are hits. So that's take 6 points of lethal, Kosa.
Oof.
Mhm.
And then we've got
think that's
one.
just-
Sorry?
I was just saying, I was just thinking, I think that's just condemn me to death, I think. Throw me on the ground. Never mind.
Oh, sorry. You are no longer stunned.
No.
By the way, you came out of stun
Yeah.
last round.
I'm out of stun, yes, but I'm now on the ground.
Yes. But you can crawl 1 to there.
You are
Which
conscious,
Yes, you are conscious, just on the ground.
and you can jujitsu roll out of, I believe. You can jujitsu roll out of where you are.
I'm engaged, that's a problem.
Let's do the rest of the backup
Sure.
on Yanagi. So there's one
Yeah.
claw on
Carry on.
Yanagi.
I'm just only moving my token for just for the viewers, by the way.
And that is not enough to hit. And there's then 3 spears on Yanagi.
Oh.
The 5s are possible, so that's 7 and 14 going for you. 7 is that. 14 is that. Well, 14 doesn't stand a chance. As far as the 7 is concerned, he's -1 for that. And he needs a will saving throw. No.
No.
All 3 miss. It's just too tightly packed in there. He's being
Footprint because
distracted.
they're
by
too
the noise.
crowded.
Yes, but there's always the chance they'll roll a 1.
Oh yes, I know.
Granted, they could roll a 20, but it's less damaging to you than a 1. So okay, it's now your round. Kosa, you can crawl 1 without a problem.
Mhm. Right.
To get
Disengage.
which will get you out of engagement range of these 2. You'll still be engaged in that one, but you'll be out of range of the other 2.
Okay. I've
Okay.
moved myself then.
Fair enough. Kinzo, what are you doing?
I'm going to move 1 back, and I'm going to drag Kosa to his feet.
Okay, I'll allow that. Kosa is standing up. Yanagi?
Strike this guy here, the one I was kicking.
Okie doke. Go for it.
Not the one I was kicking. Well,
No, it's
the guy
the
who
other
stepped into the place of the guy. Yeah,
The
it's
guy
the
who
next.
the new target.
Yeah, and let's have a look at this second.
You're not going to be able to step back because unfortunately Kosa has been stood up
No,
there.
I'm just looking at. I'm going to turn that way. So I've
Fair
adjusted.
enough.
So I'm still kicking the same guy that I was running, who's in my
Yeah.
front arc, but give me some visibility on my left of what's happening, because at the moment,
Yeah.
I can't see what's happening to my left.
Yes.
So let's see what we get with the strike. Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
about
God.
par, I would have thought.
It is indeed. Roll a
Oh,
d20.
Yanagi.
Oh dear.
Um,
17.
Damages a limb. Yeah, damages a limb, useless 24 hours, health saving throw.
Oh.
Right.
Let's go for a health saving throw then, because I'm really
Go.
good with health saving throws, not at all.
You need your health saving throw.
Yeah, I don't have much health, so. Yeah, failed that miserably.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Oh.
Okay. You take critical damage equal to the absolute value of the failed effect number. So what's your health saving throw?
6.
You've taken 14 critical damage.
Jesus.
Yeah. Because
Are you still
Yanagi
upright
is
after that?
tottering. He's only just upright. He's almost as bad. He's worse off than Kyūryū.
Yeah. down to 2 hit points. That took more than half hit points in one go.
Yep.
It would do. So
I'm more effective at hurting myself than I am at the opponents, but there we go. If you lot get out alive, I'll have succeeded.
Kosa?
I'm not abandoning you. Yep. What are we on?
We're on to secondaries now.
Secondaries.
Yeah. You
Okay,
crawled
no,
one as
well, I
your
can't move,
primary.
so-
You can't move, but you could have a secondary jujutsu attack on Yanagi to try and throw him behind you.
No, that makes sense. Not a good idea. I don't want you on the ground.
Yeah,
Really,
I think throwing somebody who's near death into anything solid makes sense. Because
Michelle,
once you've
Yanagi,
done...
retreat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who we lost in voice? Tim.
Tim probably couldn't hear.
Yeah, we've lost Tim.
Okay, so anyway, so Yanagi, unfortunately, so we're on to secondaries, and Kinzo and Kosa don't get secondaries. Sorry, Kosa, you crawled and you got
Shouting at
all that,
Yanagi.
so it's going to have to be Yanagi. So you get a secondary Yanagi, and let's just have a look and see what actions you have available. Attack, parry.
A lot. A lot.
I'd suggest you parry.
I suggest you parry, yes. Your best chance of stopping them hitting you.
Yeah.
They get their next go.
Yeah.
So roll your
Parry.
skill roll. You're going to be minus.
Roll a low number.
You want to roll a low number.
That's another 20. That's another 20.
No.
Doesn't matter. You
no
get
bonus.
So that's no bonus. So your parry was unsuccessful. On to the back.
Well, no, the parry was very useful because otherwise that would have been another critical fumble.
Yep. Okay. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Either way.
2. Okay, so we have so this one who's moved in is going to go for Kosa, who's not looking very well, and everybody else. Sorry, that guy's going for Kosa, and then there's 3 spears and 2 claws on Yanagi. Okay, so 2 claws on Yanagi, a 7 and a 6. Those don't stand a chance of hitting. 3 spears on Yanagi. We need a 1. Oh, a 3 and a 2.
3 and
might
2
stand
probably
a
do.
chance. Might stand
I
a
think
chance.
so,
14 and
The
6.
2
Let's check
should hit me,
it.
Dave. No realism.
I would have thought so, yeah.
Well, hang on
Be
a
surprised
second.
if it doesn't.
B14 only. Well, if somebody's only got a BCS of 7.
It's a shame I don't get the Budo for one that I took down earlier, because that would have taken me to level 2.
Yes.
So he's got 4 distractions.
And I'd have more health.
Does he make his? No, he
More
doesn't.
hit points,
So
more importantly.
basically, that reduces his BCS to 3.
Exactly.
And you've got armor class of
If the
2, so he misses you. The other one, who's BO6, also has a BCS of 7, and he has 1,
Shoving them.
2, 3, and a restriction. So he needs a will saving throw to avoid the distractions. No, so he's -4. So that means his BCS is 3, and he misses you.
We put the rubbish ones at the front.
Is
Well,
Yanagi dead, by the way? Like, actual dead?
Pardon?
Is Yanagi dead?
No, I've
No.
got 2 hit
He's
points.
not dead.
No,
He's
he's
on
on his
2
feet.
hit points, and all 5 of them
He's on his
missed in
feet.
this
On my
round.
feet, aren't you?
Yeah. So no one's actually dead
He's
yet,
been
eh?
fighting. He's just,
Okay,
not
and,
Sorry to let you down there.
Oh, no.
and attacking Kosa, we have a claw and a spear.
Welcome back, Tim.
Oh, the claw. Tim, 5 attacks on Yanagi, all missed.
Oh.
and we have a critical fumble on the unarmed attack from the guy in front, who promptly rolls a 1, and he just kind of catches his claw on on his friend next door and just misses. That is all the Bakemono. Let's check and see if any more turn up. Ooh, 2 more turn up.
Oh.
alright, they can't get through, so.
They can't get through.
Can you just expose a bit more of this cave entrance, Dave? I can't really see much about how wide it is. So we're right on top of it.
I'm sorry, the
It's
cave
a
entrance
bit-
is only one hex
Yeah,
wide,
this bit's
and then
only
it
one
widens
wide.
out to 2 hexes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was trying to see. It wasn't particularly clear.
I'm not really standing
My
in the middle.
apologies.
I'm just doing that for the view for people watching this,
Yes.
so they can
It-
see what's
it's-
going on.
In actual fact, I may as well turn the
At least on that bit round the cave entrance.
Yeah,
so
you
we
can
can
turn the
see exactly
dynamic
what it
lighting
is.
off now. Actually,
Hang on a
yeah,
second.
we've had the
No,
effect.
I can't, because that would expose the rest of the
Yeah, just-
cave.
Oh
Which you
yeah,
haven't
yeah, we
seen.
don't want to see that.
Very cute.
Just
That.
expand-
1 second.
Just
1
expand
second.
the bit where the entrance is.
I'm
so
just
we can
going
see
to.
what the entrance more clearly.
Let me just
Help us, we don't need to see the rest.
move. So let's see. So let's just move that off to there, and let's just move that off to there. Okay, is that sufficient for you to see the cave?
That's better. That's a
Yeah.
bit better, yeah. A
Yeah.
couple of black streaks on it for some reason, but
Yeah, because the I think you'll find the black streaks are the lighting barriers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, what I've done is I've moved the lighting barriers away from the walls, and you can see that the cave is effectively only 1 hex wide here.
Yep.
Hang on a second. I can actually probably draw it on easier if I draw it on in a yellow line. Would that do you?
whatever, yeah, whatever you
Extra large.
do.
Okay. So that is the way the cave entrance
Yep.
works.
Yep.
And
Okay.
just do the same thing again on this side.
Right, that's better. Thanks, Dave.
Oh, somebody else has drawn it in. Fine.
Helping you out with
Okay.
that, Dave. Aye.
That's fine. Okay, so basically the cave entrance, once you get through, that's the bottleneck.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for, where the bottleneck was. Yeah.
Fair enough. Okie doke. So back to the fight. So the Bakemono have all had their goes. Actually, no. There is one attack. This guy. No, he moved 4, so he can't get an attack this round. So that's the Bakemonos. So over to you lot. So
Run, Yanagi.
I presume the question is, what's Yanagi doing this round?
I'm gonna bop that guy, but I'm shouting, "Run, Yanagi!"
Well, when it comes to Yanagi, strangely enough, that's where. Well, actually, I'm going to be 1 short. I'm going to be there because I need to turn. So that's 1 for a turn and 4 for my 4 for what's left of my BMA. So that gets me 5.
Okay. Righty ho. What are Kinzo and Kosa doing?
I'm going to bop the one that's nearest me, and I'm going to step back.
I'm going to tell Kosa to fall back, and then I'm going to run around behind Kyūryū.
I'm going
Fair
to
enough.
bop the one nearest me.
Yep.
Which are critical.
Oh, great.
Yes,
Roll a
Kosa.
D10.
Yeah,
Parking
roll a no special effect. A 7.
Something.
That's
Special
a special
effect.
effect. D20.
Come on, another 20.
A
Well.
12.
No.
Target knocked down and stunned.
Nice.
That'll do.
Well, it's
The
what happened to you,
block and
isn't
slow him
it?
down a bit. I'm going to
Fair
step
enough.
back after I've kicked him in the
Damage.
head. I'll step back.
Okay.
Damage as well, remember?
Roll your damage.
Yep. Just want to.
Come
I want to
on.
stand in the middle, but it won't let me because it's forcing me to move on the hex.
If you,
Hold the Alt
if you
key
press
down.
Alt key,
Hold the Alt key and then move your token and let go of the mouse.
Yep. Okay. So I do him 9 points of damage.
yes, come on.
Still there?
Oh,
Now when I
Probably
hold
hit
down the
one.
Alt key and try and grab it, it's grabbing the whole window. Sure, it's out.
Click on your token. Hold the mouse down, and then
All right,
hold the
yeah,
Alt
hold the
key and move it, and let go of the mouse.
That's what we want.
To there.
Yep.
So effectively, you're standing
Got it.
in the middle of those two hexes.
I am standing in the middle. Yes, that's the idea.
And then next round, you can retreat to the cave entrance.
Next time I can retreat a hex.
I presume Kyūryū and Yanagi are moving back. You're not going to try and defend the cave entrance.
I'm on a
I shall
primary.
move back when I get my primary.
Yeah, no, I'm
Well,
moving.
Primary. This is primary. This is your primary. So Kyūryū can kind of move back without a problem.
I'll move back to here. Wait for the
Okay.
rest of them to
Yeah,
move
I've already
past
had
me.
my primary.
Yes.
Bakimona get to go
Okay,
before I get to go again. So
you get a secondary Kosa.
Uh,
There is one in
parry.
range that you could kick at. Oh, you're going for parry.
They're all going to charge into me shortly, aren't they? So. 7.
One attack. Well, next. Sorry. A 7. What does that convert to in effect numbers?
So that is going to be half that is. Oops, let me get the right. I've lost me sheet. 8, 9, 10. That's 3.
Still +1.
3 effect numbers.
That's +1. Okay.
Yeah, you need +5 to get an extra pip.
It all helps. Extra 1 helps.
Okay, so as far as the Bakameno are concerned, that one steps forward. That one is lying on the ground going, oh, look at the nice birdies. And one. Hang on a second. One, two. Which one's going? That one's going to step to there. That one's going to step to there. And that one's going to step to there. And they've all moved just part. So that gives us 2 claws and 3 spears on Kosa. So that's the 2 claws. Both of which miss, and 3 spears. All of which miss.
Oh dear, what a shame. What a shame.
Fair enough.
That's a shame.
Over to your primaries.
Right.
I presume Yanagi is going to continue moving away from the entrance.
Sure,
yeah, let's lead dodge.
Swamps by Bakimona.
I presume
Can't go any
Kosa's going
further.
to
The map room's out.
Yes, I know. It's all right. I'm not going to kind of force you to stay there while the Bakamano kind of come out and attack you all.
No, I'm not getting out of there until after Kosa's left. I'll hold.
Right, so,
I'll hold and wait until Kosa's out.
righty-ho. So you're going to have a strike and a day.
I'm going to... let me think. No, I am going to parry and then retreat 1 hex. I'm not going to risk an attack just in case I roll a 20 again.
What's my chances of throwing a shuriken past Kosa?
Not good.
What's my chances of hitting
Too many
Kosa?
of them.
You're
buckets of...
From memory, from memory, Kosa isn't carrying a torch. It was Kinzo and Yanagi who carrying the torches. So you're throwing into a dark cave, past your mate.
Yeah. Okay. So
He's deliberately standing in the narrowest bit.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's quit while we're already behind.
And I'm also dodging all over the place, ready for when they attack me.
Okay. Fine. So you're stepping back 1? Yes?
So, yeah, I'm stepping and parrying, and I have got 16 effect numbers.
Jesus. So that's +3 on your parry? On your armor class?
I know.
That's +3.
+3, right?
Righty ho. Over to the Bakemono. Following orders. Run back. Run back.
Last round, I'm going to shout, "Run, you idiot!"
And step forward, and
Who's this?
Kosa.
Is this the boss or is this someone else?
Oh, no, the boss is yelling orders, and on the back of
Oh, is it the back?
well,
still? On the back.
basically, none of you are doing anything on your secondaries. On their next primary, they swap over two spearmen forward
I'm doing something I'm doing something. I'm gonna throw a torch over Kosa's head at the crowd. Just throw a torch into the crowd.
Right. Can I have a luck roll from you, please?
Yeah. And I could do it on my primary if needs be. 3d6, right?
Well, I need a luck 3d6 from you first, please.
No good luck, no bad luck.
Okie doke. Right. So on your is this on your primary or your
Let's say I'm doing it
secondary?
on my primary, yeah. Lobbing it over Kosa's head. Giving it a high lob, so aiming like over here. Clearing Kosa. Gonna clear Kosa and easy.
It's not a very high cave entrance,
Duck!
and there is a leather curtain which is partially drawn back.
Kosa duck.
Can I have a deafness
really
saving
swim.
throw from you, please?
From me or from Kosa?
From you.
Okay.
So I'm concerned about these guys coming in to attack me.
No, you can't.
Your torch hits the leather and drops in the hex next to Kosa.
Behind him or in front of him?
Well, it hits the leather, so it's
here.
basically in the hex that Kosa's in.
Aye, okay.
And dumpty dum. It goes out.
Okay.
Right. So the Bakemono were having 2 strikes on Kosa. Dumpty dum. 2 is a possibility. A 15.
Currently armor class 6.
Yeah. But I live in hope.
Go away, sunshine. Go away.
Number 15. Well, he's a better BCS than the other guys, and he doesn't have as many people round him anymore. So that's 1,
He's a bit
2,
restricted.
3.
He's a bit restricted.
Oh yes, he's definitely restricted. 1, 2, 3. What armor class are you currently?
With the parry, I am 6.
Damn, missed you.
Oh, what a shame.
If it hadn't have been for the parry. Okay, your
So I
primary.
did
What
it.
are you doing?
Sorry, did you say me?
You're doing on
Yeah.
your primary.
Turn and
Step
flee.
back one. Oh, you're going to
Turn
turn
and
and flee. Okay,
Yes.
fine. You run away. Okay. They do not chase you out of the cave. Let's put it this way. They already know you're faster than them.
They're probably not overly keen on daylight either, are they? So.
Well, they do have an advantage in the cave, yes. Let us move you back to Dum.
Wow.
Are we all still alive?
How
Yes.
are we
Yeah.
all still alive?
Still
How?
alive. I've still got 2 arms and 2 legs, so still alive.
I'm about
No, I had
6% left alive. 7%,
We
whatever
had
it is.
some crap die rolls.
Yanagi's cut to pieces.
I'm about
Yanagi
10%
and Kyūryū cut
alive.
to pieces.
Yanagi has a
so many
broken arm.
20s in there.
Yanagi's
Oh, yeah,
lifting
that's
on
true.
his arm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
broken arm.
He's hit the wall, but he hurt
Yanagi
himself.
took
Yeah,
how many
I did-
critical damage?
I did 14 points of damage to myself.
14 points of critical
Okay, just-
damage.
Make
To his
it
arm.
rest his arm
Yeah.
bad.
Ouch.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Collect our two
Yeah.
porters and
Okay.
run away like
the
chickens.
The two porters have just seen you. Have just seen you lot run out of that cave, and they are running back up. They are on the other
I've
side,
already
back on the other
started
side, and they've already started running. Ugh. So I presume you are running across the stream and following them, since they know the way back.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
We'll
are-
have to help
you are
Yanagi up the slope then, because he can't make it on his own. If he's only got
Yeah,
one.
Yeah.
I've got a bit to help him. I can help him. I'm pretty fit.
Okay.
Glad someone is.
What were we thinking? Oh, I know what. We weren't thinking, were we?
We weren't thinking
You
there
were
was going to
thinking
be
There were
20
just a
of them.
few Bakemono show.
Yeah, we didn't think it was
The
going to be a
problem was
tribe.
you went in what you thought was a small cave, and it turned out to be a large cave. Can I have wit saving throws from you all, please?
Yes.
No.
Probably not, actually. Oh,
Maybe.
7. Maybe. Let me look at my stats.
Yes.
Wait. Base saving throw is 7. I missed it by 1, troops.
I made it, Dave.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
Missed mine
Kinzo?
by 1.
missed it by a couple.
Kinzo?
Yeah.
You remember the tale about that village having been kind of deserted because it lost a lot of people to bandits? Possibly it wasn't bandits.
No, we'd like to go there and report to the Ashigaru, which is what we should have done in the first place. But that's with
You-
hindsight, of course, which is
you-
wonderful
you-
stuff.
Yes, you may have discovered the reason that village became deserted. Okay, so let's move back to the main.
Well,
map.
I suppose we've learnt a valuable lesson.
No, you were planning to kind of offer to act as scouts, weren't you? Righty ho. So
Yes, we were.
now you know what scouts
Usually
do.
include.
Yeah,
Don't
they
usually
get
go for front
don't
first.
they?
Okay. Now, so
we-
how far
we will
had you
survive.
travelled in the day? You had you'd set out in the morning, and you travelled 1.5 ri into the forest, and then you travelled another ri over the hills. So effectively, you've travelled 2.5 ri. So you can actually make it either to the new village or to Imamashi, your choice, before nightfall.
We'll go to Imamashi, I think. That's where the guys with Hard came from.
Whichever.
Oh yes. Once you you catch up to the guys and get over the hill. They are going back to Imamashi. You have the choice.
Where do you want to go, guys?
Where did we come from? Which one did we come from?
Well, if you remember, you came from Nobioka. You went up to here. You then travelled to the village, and you met the chief overseer, who asked you
Yes,
to go
and then we
and
went-
check where those roofers were. You travelled to
Masons were,
Imamashi,
yeah.
and then you travelled back from Imamashi and found the cave. So you have a choice of going back to
Wow.
Imamashi or going back to this village and telling the
Yeah.
I think we go back to the village where the
to the
one that they're rebuilding.
yes, okay, and you report to the you can report to the senior.
But I think we know what happened to
overseer.
this mission roofers.
I can report to whoever's in charge. Yep.
Yes,
So everybody else has turned
Can we
up to
have
the
our
group.
Budo, please, sir?
I think I better give you some
Yes,
Budo, hadn't I? So basically, one of you got 2, and 2 of you got 1. Isn't that good?
Oh, I got 2. So,
Congratulations. So
Is it
I
only 2?
believe
felt like a lot more than 2. I nearly got Budo for taking down a classic Budoka.
okay. So that is That is 2 points
I
of
nearly beat
Budo
myself.
for Yanagi, and 1 point each for Kinzo and Kosa, and half a point for. Sorry, let's get this right. 2.5 for Yanagi, 1.5 each for Kinzo and Kosa, and half a point for Kyūryū.
I've hit 11.3 Budo.
And unfortunately, I'm going to give a lot of 2 on each to Yanagi and Kyūryū, and 1 point to Kosa. Even though you know it was a sensible thing to do, it still irks you that you turned and fled.
What's that on?
Oh, yeah.
That's your on. So your on gained in the game. So the
On through
total
actions.
on through actions
On from
reduce it
actions.
by 2.
1 in my case, did you say, Dave?
1 for you, because
you
yes,
say-
it was just you turned and fled rather than finishing off with fighting withdrawal. So it wasn't as bad for you. The other 2 just ran from battle for 2 rounds.
So I lose 2. I go down
You lose
2.
Correct.
Wow.
It's not as bad as if it was in a real battle. This was against monsters, but it still hurts your self-esteem to be forced to do it. Kinzo, it was necessary, and you didn't turn and flee. Okay. Do you meet anything else in the forest on your way to the village? There is a faint chance.
I do hope not.
No. You successfully reach the new village. Basically, you are kind of supporting Yanagi and Kyūryū. They are feeling very badly drained when you get to the village.
Well, we're going to have to do whatever we can for them when we get to the village. Unless there's a village got a physician, what do any of the people there happen to be physicians or medics or whatever?
No.
Okay.
Right. So you
So
basically you are seen coming out of the woods by one of the sentries, who recognizes that you are in a lot worse shape than when you left, and he will sound the alarm, and the other Ashigaru will muster the senior overseer will rush over to find out what's happened, and
we'll apply a bandage to both Yanagi and Kyūryū, and they get a point back.
Correct. Once you get up the other side of the valley, you can do that before you head into the woods. So have 1 point of lethal damage back each. And did you actually take any lethal damage, Yanagi?
Yeah, I took a total of 10 lethal.
Okay, fine. Because if it was just subdual, then you wouldn't get that back through a bandage, because bandages can't deal with criticals.
So there was that. Everybody gets
I
a
took
lethal damage back.
Anybody
No,
who's
I
taken
took
lethal
it.
damage,
Claws and spears.
I took 10 lethal.
I took
in that
23.
case, you get 1 back.
Okay, thank you.
So I get 1 back.
Yes.
I took 23 lethal
and
damage.
knock 3 bandages off, please.
Done that.
Jeez.
We're gonna have to buy some more now.
Right, let me check and see.
Well, that's a nice health roll.
The senior
That's
Ashigaru
my D10
asks,
for my next level.
What's that?
Aha, you've gone up a level.
Congratulations.
That D10 roll is my
Yes.
hit point.
Nice
For level 2.
roll.
And what was that? A 10.
A 10.
Oh, sneaky,
That's
sneaky,
what's in there.
sneaky. So, in that case, let's add 10.
I
Oh,
need
you've
to
put it in.
stay around. Yeah, I've done it. Yeah.
This is
I was just
unheard
sorting out
of.
going to level 2.
You got 10 at level 1 and 10 at level 2. I mean, your health
I
is
did.
only 16.
But I
so,
started with 16 health.
yes,
so-
I know. You needed to roll 10 at each level.
Remember to add a point
yeah.
of key, Dave.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true. You've
sorting
got up a
that out.
level, so put your key up to 2.
Yeah, I've got to done that.
Okay.
It was clearly
You do
the energy
actually,
of staying to that level that kept me alive.
you do actually find there is a young lady in the village who is assisting the overseer by kind of keeping track of his records. Brian, you're on.
Yay!
Finally, yay!
He's only been here for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Welcome to the game,
I'm
Brian.
sorry,
Yeah,
it took a little longer before they ran away, I'm afraid.
That's okay.
Is that a good position to end the episode then?
On
On that cliffhanger.
Yeah, we've got a good
Well,
45 minutes left.
As far as the
That would be rude.
Imagine.
It's GM.
the senior Ashigaru is interrogating you as to what happened in the forest.
Well, we managed to find the roofers. 2 of whom we know are dead. The other 3 were captured by some bakemono. We trailed them to their cave, and unfortunately, there were too many of them for us to effect a proper rescue. Sorry, Brian. Carry on. You're very quiet, sir.
I'm just thinking.
Was that somebody in the background in
Yeah,
your...
somebody in the background.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
The samurai strides forward and demands to know where these bakemono are.
We'll tell them.
Well, I'll tell him, but I said that we can, if necessary, we can lead him there.
Anyway. Okay.
Okay.
Or the trackers can lead him there.
In that case,
Okay.
he
Later. Bye.
will
She's in Toronto.
see.
Give him the best estimate we can come together. We can club together of how many Bacarano we've seen.
Okay. When you finished the fight, you were busy fighting. Let me just go to that particular page and just count them up.
I mean,
How many
I
did you
didn't see
see?
that many, but a lot of the other people might have a better idea.
It was
how
at
many
least
there were.
13, 14, 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we killed a couple, and I counted 10 alive, and then another 3 came. There was at least 15.
There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, because you saw another one turning up. 2, 3, 6, 10, 11, 12, at least 13. And their boss was in Ashigaru armor.
Are you including the ones we knocked out?
No, there were 13 alive when you left. You killed 4.
On their feet.
No, we knocked 3 out. We only killed 1.
Ah, true. My apologies. You killed 1.
I don't think the one who's
Who's head
definitely dead is the one who's.
Yes.
Is
So in that
like
case,
18.
there are 16 alive, although 3 of them are a bit groggy.
16.
Plus whatever else is in there.
Oof.
Yes. So there's at least 16. A frown crosses his face. He looks at his 3 Ashigaru and decides he needs to summon reinforcements.
Yes, sensible man.
Yeah.
Very good. He believes he needs to return to Nobioka to gather his troops, gather troops to come and destroy the goblins. He
We should
will.
return as well.
Well, he instructs his overseer to determine whether there is anything else needed from Nobioka, and he and his men will leave in the morning. And he suggests that you return with him, and he will send you to one of the temples for some healing.
Yeah. And then When he does
Sorry,
return with
thank you.
reinforcements, I want to volunteer to go back with the reinforcements, like...
If you are healed, then he would see no objection to that.
Yeah.
But he's not in
Ah,
the
yeah.
habit of taking injured
No, yeah, to
folk
get healed up
into
first,
battle
of
with him.
course. Of course, of course.
Okay.
And who's the young girl who's trying to talk to us?
Well, you are offered food and shelter for the night in the village, and the young lady will make herself known when when you're settled around the fire. I don't think she can actually offer any assistance. In
No, that's because our doctor's knackered himself. You see.
Yeah,
yes,
forget his arm up.
he can. So I would allow. Okay, if you make a you can get your arm splintered, Yanagi, which will prevent further damage
Right.
during the day's travel, providing you make a physician BCS roll, and then whoever you instruct makes a deafness saving throw. Okay.
Okay, that seems reasonable. Let's see what we can, how we can roll a 20 here. Then let's see. Go on, position.
Hey.
I'll make it by 3.
You successfully make a position roll. Who were you advising to do this?
Kosa.
Okay. Kosa,
He's
would
the
you
boss man.
make a deafness saving throw?
Yep, I do my best.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes it
You successfully managed to splint his broken arm, so therefore Yanagi isn't going to suffer any more lethal damage. There was a chance he might suffer it
Which would
tomorrow.
be my right arm. Just for
Okay.
reference, Dave, it's my right arm splintered.
That's fine. Okay. So Harumi introduces herself overnight. Brian, do you wish to introduce yourself with your backstory and explain that you've taken a temporary job as a clerk, but you're actually seeking adventure, or what?
Yes, I am a temporary clerk here, and I've always wanted to seek adventure out there within the world.
some fortune. We've come to the right place. We've had
I
a
can
few
see
adventures.
Just be careful the kind of caves you wander into, as we've just learned.
And what do you do?
I am a shigenju. But I also specialize in languages.
Oh,
Yeah,
you get on well with
sure.
Yanagi then, I would think. That's the guy with the broken arm.
Oh,
Ah,
I don't know whether I
It's the physician.
specialise in languages. The fact I'm literate is sets me apart.
Compared to the rest of us, you're literate, so we consider you specialised.
Well, my name's Kinzo. Pleased to meet you. Hopefully you won't
I'm
find it
Kosa.
too frightening.
I'll bow. Kyūryū.
Yes, our previous Shugenja, Hachiro, decided that the adventuring life wasn't for him.
Yeah, yes.
it's not for everybody.
I think I see no reason why we shouldn't offer you a place in our group. So,
Yeah, we hope you have a stronger stomach than the last Shugenja. He didn't last long. It's not an easy life, you know. But if you're willing to join us,
Yep.
there'd be a place
Well, that's
for
just
you.
Kyūryū's cooking. That's all it's about. The stronger stomach.
I will warn you that
Ah.
the only thing to be aware of is we do tend to move quite quickly, so you may find yourself struggling a bit a few days.
She and her
I will
BMA
endeavour
of
to
You're not that
four.
quick.
You look like
She
you
and
can
her
walk
BMA of
fast.
4 will recognise that problem.
There may be days when we decide to get a bit of a shift on. In that case, you'll have to just do your best to keep up.
Yanagi, you and your
Yes,
BMA, your
Dave.
base action phase of 7 are no longer the lowest action phase.
Yeah. And my BMA is no longer the slowest either.
Correct.
Shugenja's the mage, right? Just to remind me.
Shugenja is the mage, yes.
Yeah, we still never had a priest.
Harumi is a mage of the School of Water.
Ooh,
I was just going to ask it when it was good. I know nothing about it, so it doesn't mean anything to me. But
same.
And she is fully literate in
find
all
out more.
3 forms of script.
Ooh, check you out.
Now that's just showing off.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Well, it does
be
mean that
useful.
any teaching scrolls in kanji are useful
Yes.
to her.
Oh yeah, also means she can teach us idiots as well.
Yeah.
Who are you calling an idiot?
Kyūryū just smiles, black and blue, limps. Like, I think he means us. The guys that tried to fight 35 Bakemono.
Okay. The Matsuo Basho is the samurai will be traveling back to Nobioka with one of his Ashikaru and leaving the other 2 to guard the village while the
Okay.
the overseer kind of gets the structure of the buildings ready. Oh, and yes, he needs to organise small roofers.
Just send more roofers.
Okay, so I believe let me just move to the diary page, and I shall write that up. So follow trail, find bodies, right. Bakemono.
What
Okay.
date was the battle on then, Dave?
Sorry, this was all on 14 Satsuki. Cave. Retreat. I will call it that. To village. And inform samurai. Okay. Well, it's just as well they offered you somewhere to stay, and they have got temporary rice, hay and leaves over the roofs, but unfortunately they still leak after midnight as it starts to rain. 15 Satsuki dawns. Well, it doesn't dawn particularly well because there's dark storm clouds overhead, and it looks like it's going to rain all day. So let's just move me back to here. And you are going to be traveling back to Nobioka. So,
Can we have a day rest before we do that?
can you have a what?
A day rest.
Can we have a day of rest first? Says the guy with the broken arm and not many hit points.
Well,
Yeah.
you could might be best for you to stay here, Yanagi.
I'm sat on 4 hit points also.
Matsuo Basho has told you that he will pay for 1 healing from the temples when you get back. When you get back,
Yeah, okay.
because your injuries were incurred in doing something for his overseer.
Yeah, of course. Cool.
You're gonna have to
that's
come
fine
with
then.
us.
It's unlikely you're going to get much better because until that, you need to get that critical damage healed.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
And accommodations at the village are not great.
We're much better off in Nobioka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A decent bed.
Okay, so
Physicians.
traveling. So you are traveling through clear terrain. So you're just moving at normal rate. So it is 1, 2.5 the Saikaido. And then up the Saikaido, it's a further half. It's a further 1 to get to Nobioka. So you can make it to Nobioka quite easily, even with Harumi's movement rate. And he will take you. He will take you along to the temple of. Hang on, let me just call up. That's. I think it's the Dragon at Peace Temple, and instruct the priest on duty that you have been injured in his service, and therefore 1 healing attempt on you is at his price. It is his cost. Let me just open up the sheet, and I'll tell you who's actually on duty at the moment. That's the one I wanted. He's taken you to the temple because they are they're more familiar with dealing with injuries, etc.
Yeah.
Shinto priests are a bit loath to do that sort of thing.
Yes. Especially given that Yanagi's got a serious injury.
Yes. Dragon Temple. Okay. So, the date is 15 Satsu. Let's see who's on duty. There we go. So, second week in Satsuki. Hide those, and Shoku is free. Sorry, no. Shoku is, yes, he's running the temple. So Shoku will bow politely.
Yoku, did you say?
And Shoku. He's the second most senior priest. He's in charge of the temple this week. So I'd better look up healing, hadn't I? And refresh my memory of Kakusho doing healing.
And I'm going to get that up on screen.
So so what's his Karma Yoga? So his Karma Yoga. Oh, you are lucky. He is a master of Karma Yoga. So, his magic capability, fine. So for the BCS and they're used. Right. So he has a penalty to his BCS of the current critical damage. So he's got minus 14 on his BCS. Oh dear,
That's
oh
going to
dear.
slow him down a bit.
That is indeed going to cause a problem. That is a serious injury, my son, he tells you. Please come into the infirmary. Lay down. So the first question is, can he actually boost his BCS? I believe he can. Let me double check the methods. Right. So, let me just check this. So, as far as that is concerned, his best effort is probably going to be casting a healing spell on you before trying his
It's healing power.
his yoga. So, given that he is a
The basic
max
healing.
level priest, he's going to do basic healing on you, which does, I believe, 1d6 per
Yes.
level.
It says it
so
can heal lethal or subdual. I don't know whether that covers critical,
not
does it?
critical. Damn.
Yeah, the first thing it says can heal
No.
lethal or subdual damage.
Yes.
You have to go for the serious stuff.
Okay. Right. Well. So first of all, he is going to do a BCS on scroll. He successfully achieves that, so that gives a bonus of 2. So he's only minus 12. I don't believe he can actually help through a prayer cycle unless he invokes the Buddhas. No. So basically he's minus 12 on his BCS, so he will make an attempt at his yoga. He reduces your critical damage by 2.
Nice.
Okay.
And that is it for the day.
Arigato. Yeah.
And as far as everyone else is concerned, he can do basic healing. So, yes. Okay, so going through in order, Kyūryū, how much lethal damage have you taken?
1 second. Lethal 22. Well, 23, but I got 1 back.
22. Okay, so he's at a minus 2 on his BCS. He attempts to summon a miracle from the Buddhas. Yes. Successful.
Nice.
And get better by 20.
Oh, so I take 20 lethal damage off.
Yep.
Nice.
But your healing rate is reduced by 1.
I would suggest, Dave, that since the priest rolled a 1 on his attempt, he doesn't use any power.
Correct.
So where's my healing rate? I changed that.
No, don't worry about it.
No,
Don't worry
okay,
about
okay.
it. Okay. Bum. Right, and then we have Kosa. How much lethal damage are you suffering from?
I am 9 points down.
So he's -1 on his BCS. Sadly, my son, the Buddhas were not willing to grant you the benefit of a blessing.
Oh,
Okay, thank you for trying anyway.
I thank you very much as well, obviously.
Oh, hang on a second. My apologies. Let me just double check that. No. That is actually successful cast because his BCS is so high. Well, yes, because he's a master and his magic is basic 19. His magic capability is 19. Sorry, his magic BCS is 19.
So how much does that heal?
Hang on a second. So that again, it'll do you d6 times 6, which is 17 damage healed.
Thank you very much. That heals it all.
Nice.
Heals it all. We've got Kinzo. Have you taken any lethal damage?
No.
And Yanagi, he's healed 2 critical damage. Okay, so that is he has fulfilled his instruction from the Lord.
Okay, I'm going to go and put a silver in the donation box or whatever.
Okey-doke.
So am I.
Now, so let me take. So as far as this is concerned, broken bones normally retire 100 days minus the character's health attribute to heal.
Yep.
However,
4.
that can be improved by medical help and by further yoga rolls. So effectively, you need to be under the care of a physician who makes a successful physician roll in good circumstances. So basically, that is available at the temple. Let me just double check and see who they have dealing with this. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. So he will suggest that you stay in the infirmary at the temple, and somebody will look after you on a daily basis and speed up the
Would
healing.
make sense.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Thank you for your assistance so far.
obviously, for a further donation to the temple, he would be willing to attempt to use his yoga, healing by yoga, to speed things up further.
It's alright, I'll pay.
Mhm.
I'll pay for it, don't worry.
Okay.
What sort of size donation do they require?
Let me have a look and see. So for Yanagi. Well, so that gives you. That would be 2 silver per day to stay in the under physician's care in the temple, and 10 silver for him to receive healing by yoga.
We'll pay for it for him.
Okie doke.
Two a day plus 10 for
Oh,
into exercise and shoot.
hang on a second. I'm just checking something. It would be 1 a day because he already has status at this temple, and it would be 9
silver
silver.
a day.
Silver a day and 9
Right.
silver for of any further attempts at healing by yoga or using a healing spell.
Does he need the yoga treatment? I don't know. I'll ask him. Is it going to speed up his recovery?
It will speed up his recovery, yes. Basically, each day of a physician roll will reduce the time to heal by a day. So a successful physician roll will halve the time period.
Mhm.
And each, once the critical damage is healed, you will heal a percentage of the critical damage each over that period. So it's currently 84 days. And that was... Now let's get this right.
Oh.
Over 10 is...
Oh.
Hang on a second.
I will pay.
Right, going back that way. Sorry, I'm just going to check something. I'm not sure that... Right, okay, fine. So it's not automatically a broken limb. It may be critical damage, which is tearing of the muscles, etc. But the chance of it having actually broken, I would say, is probably the critical damage times 5 on a D20 on percentile. So, given that it was over 10, there's a 70% chance that it was a broken limb. So check and see if it is a broken limb. So if Yanagi would roll percentile dice and try and roll...
It's a broken limb.
It's a broken limb. Okay.
It's a break.
In that case...
Trust the physician when he says it's a broken limb.
That's like hell, it must be broken.
Okay, fine. So,
Yeah, it's definitely broken. It's not meant to bend like that.
It's not meant to bend that way.
okay.
No, I'm not double jointed. It is broken.
You need to have 3 elbows.
So in that case, it would normally have taken that to heal that 14 critical damage. It would take 84 days.
Oofed.
Okay.
Because you've had two of those critical damage healed, that reduces the time proportionately. So equals 12 times 84 over 14. So currently, it is going to take you another 72 days. For each critical damage healed, it will reduce the time to heal the bone by 6 days.
Oof.
Okay.
Right.
So after another 6 days, the critical damage will drop by 1. Another 6 days, the
Right.
critical damage will drop by another 1.
Yeah.
And that
But
also
we'll-
reduces the minus to the BCS of a priest using healing by yoga.
Yeah.
So you can reduce the damage by physician rolls. In actual fact, if you do a physician roll successfully each day, you only need 3 days to take off a point of critical damage. Okay?
Well, the priest using his yoga speed things up.
But if the priest uses his yoga, then every point of effect number takes a critical damage off, which again reduces the time period by 6 days or 3 days if you're under physician care. So at the present moment, you're down to 72 days of rest, or 36 days of being treated by a physician who makes his roll each day. And so if you're treated by a physician, each 3 days will reduce the critical damage by another 1. So currently you're minus 12. In 3 days' time of successful physicianing, it'll be minus 11. And if you get it down below 10, for example, if you get it down to 9, the priest rolls his heal by yoga, BCS of 19, so therefore he's minus 9 in his roll. So it's evens whether or not he actually, there's 50% chance that it'll heal some damage. You know, that you'll get a positive BCS. Okay, but at the present moment, you are minus 12 on his roll.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
There's nothing to stop him rolling at minus 12, but it means that there's only a 40% chance he'll be able to reduce it by 1 or more. And
it
60%
reduces it by the
chance-
effect numbers. Does it?
Realistically,
It reduces it by the effect numbers, yes.
Well,
yeah, realistically, it's 3 weeks or so. If we get a bit lucky here and there, might be a little bit longer, but we'll see.
well, let's. Well, let's try, say, half a week of daily hatha yoga treatment.
Okay.
So 5 days of hatha
You
yoga
guys-
treatment. See how that.
You guys probably want to look at whether there's anything to do in town the following week, because I'm not going to be fit to do anything the following week, even with healing this week.
Oh, no.
Okay, look. Let me just update the diary. Okay, so Yanagi's going to be staying at the temple, and
Mhm.
the rest of you are returning to stay with Wanshu, I presume. And you can introduce Harumi to Wanshu.
Yep.
I'm going to need to call it a day because I've got a really early start in the morning. So
Okay.
Okay.
as
Then.
it's all but
Well,
11.
in actual fact, shall we call it a night at that?
It's
Yes.
probably a good idea.
It's probably a good idea because then next week we can sort out you doing work on the docks or whatever else is concerned,
Sticking
and,
Yanagi back together again. Yeah.
and piece Yanagi together again. Yes,
And next week, Brian can get a chance to play.
that was a
2
rather
weeks time,
bloody,
not next week.
that was a rather bloody battle.
next-
It's lucky that
Yeah,
they're
not
putting
next week.
crap up. what they do.
Yeah, it's not next week. It'll be 2 weeks.
Well, it depends if you want to play next week, because my D&D games are not on next week. My next 2 sessions are not on because me and one other player have a gig in Glasgow the day before next week's game, and Peter has his convention the day before the one in 3 weeks' time. So we have our next 2 sessions are postponed. So if you guys
So
want,
do you wish to
you can play
play?
this again.
Do you all wish to play Bushido next Tuesday, or have you got other commitments?
We are playing another game, but
yeah,
it's
these
down
guys
to
have another
really
game now.
Him and Dave, really. What they want to do.
What do you feel like, Dave?
I don't mind. I'd be happy to run it next
No,
Tuesday.
no, sorry, the other Dave.
Oh, the other Dave.
Other
My
Dave.
apologies.
Yeah. I don't mind either way.
Oh, in that case,
I'm happy with whichever way.
we play Bushido next week. That way, Brian can actually get a look in.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, that would be good.
Dave D, that is. You might want to consider, say, playing Asakura as a standing character while Yanagi heals.
Good idea, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Depends how long it's going to take. You know, might. And
Yeah.
and it depends what you're going to do in the meantime as well.
Yeah, we can always pass a few weeks in a session, like.
Yes, but
Everybody-
I thought we were
I
going back to the village to beat up Bakimono.
Well, yeah, we are, aren't we? Yeah, let's bring Asakura and do that.
Some of us want to.
Yeah,
Has anybody still got any lethal damage outstanding?
I think I've got a little bit. Give me a sec.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's got a little bit. He's got 2 or 3 points, I think.
I've got 2 lethal and 6 subdual.
Well, your subdual gets
Subdual.
better overnight. That's not a problem.
Oh,
So your
that's
subdual
gone,
is
okay.
healed. It's the lethal which is the painful thing.
I've got 2 lethal.
I don't suppose 2 lethal's going to slow down too much,
No,
is it?
that's not too bad. I've got permanent. My hit points are steady.
Let's call it a night now, and Mr. Dobson can make a decision. And if he chooses to play Yanagi, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But I was just thinking, if you play Asakura, then you can join in
Join in the
Yeah.
fight.
in a more
Yeah.
positive manner, as it were.
Yeah, so we'll play the Bushido next week then.
Yeah, it's nice.
Okay. Bushido next week it is.